Let's discuss how hard water can affect your hair. If you're new to my channel and if you're not, welcome back. I'm Mike. I'm a hairdresser, a L'Oreal colour specialist, a makeup fan and a skincare lover. In today's film we are going to be talking about hard water and hair. How hard water can affect your hair and how you can minimize the effects of hard water on your hair. So if you want to sit with me on this one, then you better keep on watching. What is the story, everyone? In today's film we are talking about a very important subject that we need to cover on this channel. We're going to be talking about hard water. Whether hard water is bad or good for the hair, what it actually does to your hair, how you can minimize the effects of hard water on the hair, and everything we need to know about hard water and hair. So you guys, let's get right into it. Before we dive into anything, we need to find out what exactly is hard water. Hard water is water that has high mineral content. Hard water is formed when water filters through deposits of limestone and chalk, which are largely made up of calcium and magnesium. Depending where you live in the world, your water in the tap might be hard or it might be soft. And hard water is water that is hard. Basically, there's loads of minerals in that water that it can affect your hair really badly. How do you spot whether you have hard water or not? The easiest way to spot whether you have a hard water, look at the bottom of your kettle. And if your kettle looks limey or scaly, that means you have hard water. Also, if you look at the shower head of your shower, if that gets quite limey and scaly, it means you have hard water. Now, where I live in Ireland, the water is rather desperate. It is heavily hard water. And I can see it on clients' hair all the time, and it's a daily struggle. And loads of people that have hard water at home, they know what a struggle it is when it comes to your hair, when it comes to your skin. Now, loads of people do think it's a myth when I come up to them and they're like, oh, my colour is looking this and my colour is looking that. And I say, oh yeah, like, where do you live? Is your water really hard? They're like, oh, it's nothing to do with my water. And trust me, it has a lot to do with your water, because hard water is really bad for your hair. Hard water can actually build up on your hair, and it can actually stop the hair from absorbing moisture, and the hair can get very dry and it's going to be a lot more vulnerable to breakage. Also, if you have hard water, your scalp can get really itchy, because all those minerals in the hard water can actually build up on your scalp and can make the scalp really itchy. And if you have a huge buildup of hard water on your hair, it can actually affect your hair coloring. And I've only seen it once, that the minute I've applied color, and it's especially when it comes to highlights, you nearly do highlights and the packets start to heat up, and either there's a silicone buildup on the hair or hard water buildup on the hair. And that's all caused with all the minerals found in hard water. The main minerals that can be found in hard water are calcium, and calcium can really build up on your hair. Magnesium, and magnesium can actually dull down or cloud your hair color. Copper, and copper will give your hair color that kind of greeny tinge. And iron can actually make your hair really orangey yellowy color. Now, I've seen it a lot in the salon, and depending what client I'm talking to and I look at her hair, and you can really see it, especially on blondes, and people nearly think that hard water is an issue for blonde. No, it's an issue for everyone. And you look at the blonde and you nearly look at the hair and you're like, she definitely has hard water. How would you spot that hard water affects your hair? First of all, if you're blonde, right, and you get lovely fresh highlights, and the highlights are massive and, you know, they're really bright and stunning, and you wash it a few times and the color just dulls it down. So what that means is that all the minerals, especially like magnesium, can dull down your hair color. So if your water has a lot of magnesium, that's what causes your highlights to dull down and lose its vibrancy and brightness. I did see it once in my client, and I looked at her hair and I was like, oh, you went mint green with your hair. And she's like, no, but someone said that to me before. Her water was so hard that her whole blonde highlights actually turned green, and I'm not joking, it was like a lovely minty green color, and she didn't put anything in her hair. It was literally water. So it depends where you live in the world. I know especially in Ireland the water is really bad, but your hair can actually change color. When it comes to the brunettes, if the water is really hard, your cool, beautiful, ashy brown hair can get that reddy tint, and that's all from hard water. Now, if your water is hard, it can make your hair really dry and it can make the hair knotty. And if you'd ever imagine like you go somewhere abroad and you wash your hair and your hair just feels really soft and it doesn't knot, that is the difference between hard water and soft water, because some countries have better water than the other. Now, if you, let's say, move a house and you notice a difference in your hair, it is probably water. Now, where I live in my house, the water is actually grand. It's actually fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not too hard. It's not too soft. It does the job. But I remember like when I had really cropped, blonde, bleachy, blonde, silvery hair. And when I used to go to the gym in the mornings, because the gyms are still closed. So I used to go to the gym in the morning and sometimes I'd wash my hair in the gym. And oh my god, you guys, I'd get out of the shower in the gym and I'd look at my hair and it literally looked 3 shades darker. It just looked really dull and nearly greeny. And I believe that's all to do from hard water. So I stopped washing my hair in the gym and then I'd go into work and wash my hair in the salon. So yeah, no, hard water is a real issue. And if someone tells you that your hair color is affected by hard water, that it's gonna either green, dull, orange or red, then believe them, because it's no joke. Right, you guys, let's talk about some remedies when it comes to hard water and how you can prevent it or stop it. Obviously, a clarifying shampoo is a really good option. If you live somewhere that the water is really hard, make sure to use a clarifying shampoo probably once a week. What I would recommend for that is probably something like Pure Resource from Siri Expert. It's an all balancing shampoo, but it is made from purified water and it will take out residue of hard water. Now, clarifying shampoo is not magic. Don't think that you're going to use it once and it's just going to lift out all the dullness out of your hair. It is really maintenance product that's going to help to reduce that. But if your water is really hard, you have to take a further step. Get a shower filter head. Now, if you ever go into a hair salon and you can see those head with like stones in it, those are actually filtration systems that filter the hard water and get rid of all the minerals from the water, that you get nice soft water that washes your hair. You can get them online. I've seen them on Amazon. My mother even got a shower head because the water in her house is so bad, and she noticed a huge difference in her hair after using the shower head. And like I remember like one time she actually washed it without the shower head and like her hair was just really knotty and dry, and the minute she used the shower head it just made a huge difference. So if the water is really bad in your house, I would probably recommend changing your shower head. Using bottled water. Now you guys, it's accessible. You go to the shop. Now it's probably not the easiest thing to do to wash your hair with a bottled water, but if hard water is a struggle and you cannot get your hands on a filter head or you don't have a clarifying shampoo, make sure to use bottled water, or even test it out first. If you don't think you have hard water, wash your hair with bottled water and see the difference and compare it. Right, you guys, when it comes to hard water, we need to remember a few things. Hard water is water that has a lot of minerals that make your hair vulnerable to breakage, to tangling, to not absorbing moisture, to changing the color, dulling down the color, especially making it red, making it green. If that is the issue you're struggling with, check out shampoo like Pure Resource from Siri Expert. Change your shower head. There is filtration systems you can get for the whole house that probably costs a fortune, but I mean, think of it this way. It's not only your hair, it's your clothes, it's your skin. Like, you're washing your body and your clothes, and you're washing your dishes with that water. And your kettle won't last a long time. Anyways guys, thank you for watching today's film. I hope you found this film rather interesting, helpful and useful. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also check out my other social media. And of course you guys, please take care. Bye.